we talk a lot about what's the right creative, hitting the right person at the right time, creating that really great content that, the consumer wants to see. But from your perspective, what resources do you think that the streamers can potentially provide in those areas?
Yeah, I think, resources that can be provided are a couple of things. One, I think having a deeper knowledge of how the algorithms work, understanding the tech stack. I know, some companies have utilized different tech partners. You have your DSPs. Are they putting inventory, on the sales side? So just kind of understanding the nuances, I think, is always good. I think we certainly always need help on the creative side when we can. And I say that a little bit loosely because sometimes too much help isn't great because it taxes the teams. But if there's an opportunity to personalize or take our creative and versionize it, overlay a different copy, push a different scene forward, I think those are the things that we're starting to look for to be very turnkey, so we can be able to personalize our message or make it a little bit more relevant for the consumer, which hopefully is a better consumer experience. And they'll remember our ad more because it means more to them.
When we build our content programs, right, we know that basic programming integration is table stakes for us, right? But can you give us an example of a program that integration that delivered like great results for PepsiCo, Pepsi?
Yeah. So I think from an integration, and I would say even when I guess the bigger independents were still behind the paywall, right? We have one product placement strategy where we just make sure we send product to all the showrunners. And that is low table stakes for us because unfortunately we are not the de facto product. So we want to make sure that our products are front and center if the opportunity comes up and and there needs an occasion for our products. Second, I think there's a level of customization within, for example, just being in the occasion. At PepsiCo, we talk about making sure our brands are in the right occasion. So especially with food and beverages, football watching occasion is a great example. So we want to make sure when you're planning your football party or you're watching your favorite team that you're choosing PepsiCo products for that. And one partnership we did with Amazon was for Thursday Night Football, where we ran our creative that was a ton of fun with a bunch of football players having a great time, eating, chips and drinking soda. And then, what we did across the ecosystem is we brought it all the way down through e-com, and we had recipes on Tastemade, and then we used the e-com team to help us build a custom page where people can actually shop those recipes. They can buy what they want. Of course, our products were part of all those recipes, but we created custom content around there. And then, of course, you can add to cart, which was really a full funnel example. And then all the way, I think, which takes a lot of time, is we did a co-production with a media partner to create a game show, and that game show was created specifically around Pepsi Wild Cherry, because it was we call it a priority in retail. So we wanted to make sure we gave that a little bit of juice, and it was on pack, the logo, and we had a great show on prime time, and it really worked out great. And that was something that was more of a heavy lift. We needed a lot of, Suzanne knows how heavy that lift was for us. But at the end, it worked out great. It was very about driving consumer engagement, creating a new piece of IP, and then really bringing that into retail.